Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Akib, and in this video I would like to show you an automation technique which you can set up in just few steps. So here by this automation we are going to integrate Slack application with Plutio application. So if you guys hearing the names of these applications for the first time, let me tell you what are these. So guys, Slack is an internal communication tool used by many teams working collaboratively, and Plutio is an application by which you can manage projects and create tasks. Okay, so why we are integrating these two applications, guys? Let's suppose that you are using Plutio to manage any project and you have created a task there and you want to notify about that task created to your team in Slack. Okay, so here you have to manually send a message every time you create a task in Plutio and send it manually on Slack. So that can be very time consuming and problematic process. So we are going to automate this. Okay, let me show you how this is going to work. So here you can see this will be the flow of this automation. Here, as and when you create a new task in Plutio, a notification message will be delivered to the rest of your team automatically on Slack channel. So you need not to manually sort out the things from Plutio and manually type a message on Slack. This is going to happen automatically and it will surely save a lot of your time and energy as well. And we are going to make this happen with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part of setting up this automation is that you will not require any coding skills and you can set up this in just few steps. So now let's set up this automation together. So guys, the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So to reach here, please use the link that we have pasted in the description for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. That will provide you 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay. And after setting up that account, you can log in and reach the dashboard. Okay. After that, you have to start working here by creating a workflow. So this is the first step. Just click here on this create workflow button, and here you can give any suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name as let's say Plutio to Slack integration or automation, whatever you want to name it, right? And then click on create button, and here you can see your workflow getting created like this. And this automation is going to work on these two things, the trigger and the action. Okay, so in our use case, the trigger would be an event which is going to trigger this workflow, and that trigger would be a new task created in Plutio, and the action, which is the response towards that trigger, would be to send a notification message on Slack. Okay, so first of all, you have to set up this trigger. So from this choose app field, you have to choose the trigger application, which is Plutio in our case. So search for Plutio. This is it. Select it. All right, and the trigger event, you have to select Plutio notification. So it will trigger when a event performs on Plutio. So it can bring the data out from Plutio whenever you perform any event on Plutio. Select this event, and I will give you this URL. This is called as a webhook URL, guys, and it is used to fetch the data out from any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. So with the help of this, we are going to make the connection by following these instructions written here. It's pretty long list. You can read it, okay, and follow it. Let me show you how you can make the connection actually. So I'm going to my Plutio account. This is it, okay, and here you will find the settings icon here on the bottom left hand side. Click on settings. Under the settings page and under the my account settings, you have to click on API manager button. Click on API manager, and here you can see we have a connection already created here, which I have created by these steps. Let me show you. After navigating on API manager, you have to click on create connection button. Okay, then you have to give a suitable name to that API connection. I have given the name here, you can see Pabbly Connect. Okay, right? After that, you have to select the latest API version of this connection from the drop down. Let me show you my version. I have used version 1.9, that is the latest version. Okay, and then assign a relevant Plutio workspace. So you can assign a workspace here. So my workspace name is this hrfdb.v. okay, whatever, right? And after this, you have to you can read if you already okay. So now I have already got a connection. So now you have to copy the webhook URL and paste it in the webhook URL field. Okay, so let us see. Here is it. You can see we have a webhook URL field here. You have to just copy this webhook URL from here like this. Okay, go back to Plutio, and in this webhook URL field, paste this webhook URL, and then turn this on. Click here, turn this on, and from this list given here, you have to select this task create option, task dot create. So it will trigger the workflow when a new task is created. So here you can have many options. From here you have to select task dot create. Okay, so we are done making a connection. This is how you can make a connection. So a new webhooks URL is saved here, and I have turned this on. And now you can see as I've copied this URL from here, it started showing this waiting for the webhooks response. So this means now you have to perform a test submission, or you have to create a test task in Plutio so that we can capture the data of that task here. Okay, so I'm going back to Plutio and I'm going to task section, and here I'm going to click on create task like this. So here I am going to give the title of a new task. Let's say the title is new automation. Okay, and here you can provide the assignee. Sorry, here you can provide the assignee and all the things. You have to provide a description. So the description is a new task, a new automation between Plutio and Slack. So this is a description. You can provide a start date of this project. Okay, like this, right? You can assign the time. Let's say 5 hours is the time of this task. You can provide a due date here as well. Okay, you can assign a person for this task. All right, so I have filled the relevant things needed to create a task. Now I'm going to click on create task here. Okay, and a new task is created here. You can see new automation task is here. Okay, right? Now let me check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this new task created. And here you can see in this response received section, we got the task details as this. You can see an ID, the title of the task is this, new automation. This is the description of the task, okay? And this is the start date. This is the due date, okay? And this is the reminder, and task status incomplete. Okay, so this is how you can get the details of the task here. But here, guys, we did not get the details of the assignee. So we cannot see here the name and email address of the person whom we have assigned this task to. So to get that person's details, you have to use this action step. And in this action step, I'm going to connect Plutio again, and we are going to use a different action event to get the details. So I'm selecting Plutio again, and the action event you have to select here is search person by ID. Okay, so you have to select this option here. Search person by email is here. Okay, this is it. You have to select the search person by ID, then click on connect, and now you can select existing connection as you have already connected with Plutio in the first step. So just select this existing connection and click on save, and you will be connected with Plutio again. Okay, and here it is asking for the ID. So here I am going to map the ID that we got here in this first step. So guys, here in this first step you will find this label data assigned to, and here it is showing, it will show you this string of digits and alphabets. So this is the ID we needed. So you have to map this label here in this step. So just click here on this ID field, and it will show you this Plutio notification option in the drop down, and from here only you can get all the details that you have received in the first step. So from here only I'm going to map this data assigned to label like this, and then click on save and send test request, and in the response it will show you the details of the person to whom we have assigned the task to. Okay, and here you can see it is showing the first name of the person, the email address, and all the things related to the person. Okay, now I want to send a message to my team present on Slack channel that we have got a new task and we have assigned this task to this person. For that to happen, you have to connect Slack here in this workflow. So just click here on this plus icon, and from another action step, search for Slack. Okay, this one, and in the action event you have to select send channel message option, then click on connect, and from this window select add new connection, then click on connect with Slack, and here it is asking for the token. Okay, so enter the token type as either user or bot. So if you want a bot should deliver your message, you have to put here bot, or if you want a user should send the message, you have to enter here user. So I'm selecting here user as the token type. Then click on save. Okay, and it will bring you to this window. Here it will ask to give the required permissions and access to send a message on Slack. So just click on allow, and you'll be connected with Slack channel in a few moments like this. Okay, and now it is asking and on which channel you want to send this message. So guys, here you can see I have this channel named as Plutio only on Slack. So I'm going to select this channel name from this list. So you can type your channel's name and you will get it. This is it, Plutio. And here you have to provide a message that you want to send. So I'm going to type a standard message and I'm going to map the data. Let me type the message. So here you can see I have filled the message details as this. Hello team, we have got a new task on Plutio, and these are the things I'm going to map which we got from the first step. So we got the task details here from these two steps. So from the first step I'm going to map the task title, which is this. Okay, and you will find the description as well from this step only. This is the description, and you will find the assignee details from the second option, from the second step where we have searched for the person. Okay, so I'm going to map the first name, the last name, and let's say map the email as well. Okay, right, so these are the things I want to send to Slack to my team. Okay, and here it is asking for the image and alternative text and the bot name and all the things. So I'm leaving these things blank because these are not compulsory things and is of no use for now. And we are not sending any links, so leave this also, links, username and channel name. Okay, if you want to link something, you can use this step. If you want to reply to the broadcast, you can use this step. For now I just want to send a message, so I'm leaving all these things blank. Okay, now you can check the connection with Slack by clicking on save and send test request, and a new message will be here on this channel. Let me show you. I'm clicking on save and send test request, guys, and here you can see we got this response. Now let me show you in Slack if we got the message, and here you can see we got a new message here for my team. Hello team, we've got a new task on Plutio. This is the task title, this is the description, this is the assignee's name and email. Okay, and this is how you can get the message. Okay, so you can customize the message according to yourself. I just shown you the example. Okay, and our connection is working fine, and we are done setting up this automation. And let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. So first of all, I connected Plutio on the trigger. By the help of these instructions, we made the connection and got the response of a test task created in Plutio like this. After that, I searched for the person to whom we have assigned the task to by using this data assignee to label. Okay, and we got the details in the response. After that, in the action step, I connected Slack, typed a message for my team, mapped the required data, and we are done. Okay, so you have to set up this automation only once. After that, you don't have to do anything in this workflow. After that, as and when you will create a new task here, the message for this task is going to be delivered here. Let me show you a real-time example for this also. So let me just put here a space in between. Okay, right, and here I'm opening my Plutio's dashboard, and let me create a new task here. Second automation process. Okay, right. So here, let me provide the description. Demo for viewers. Start date is today's date only for 5 minutes. Okay, and due date is also today's date, and assignee would be, let's say, John Doe again. Okay, right, and I'm going to create this task here. Okay, so the task is created here. You can see second automation process. The task is here. Now let me show you directly in Slack if we got the message for this new task. And here you can see we have got a new message for the second task. You can see, hello team. The task title is second automation process. Description is demo for viewers. And this is a new message according to the data that we have entered in the task. Okay, so this is how it is going to work in real time, guys. And the best part is you can use this same workflow that I've just created, because I'm going to paste the link of the same workflow in the description, so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start running this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.